Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into Big Brother 25. Let's go. So Kirsten is on the block and they are using Felicia as a pawn on the block. But she is the one that they want to vote out. Now Jared is in here with his mother Sari from Survivor, but he is a liability. He doesn't know how to play the game and he talks entirely too much. Now Felicia's a pawn that's on the block. And then she was like Taylor from last season was on the block like 4 or 5 times and then she won. Now, Felicia, that is not going to be your story. I need you to get that out of your head because that will not be your story. So Izzy, the girl sitting on the bed, had come in here with Christian. She's sitting in front of this girl right here. And I was glad that Sari had followed Izzy in there because Izzy knows that Jared and Sari are mother and son. So she really needs to stay close to Izzy and make sure she doesn't tell anybody else anything. Now, Christian can save herself. She just got to win the veto and take herself off the block. The problem is, if she does that, who will they put up? So Riley is talking to Felicia, reassuring her that she is not her target and Christian is the target. But Felicia is not too comfortable with that because she says she's not in control of her destiny. And she's right. She shouldn't be comfortable and she should try to win the veto. Let's see how this goes, child. Luke over here in the pink, the one that dropped the N-bomb, he told Corey, and I think that's his name, that he didn't even know that he was on the block, right? Like, he's not on the block, but he didn't realize that Luke had lost. And I really don't think this was Luke's game anyway, so good riddance to him. So they finally let them out of the house to see what the backyard looks like, and this is what the backyard is looking like. Then Felicia goes out there to dip her toe into the hot tub and falls in. Like, they helping her out. It's a mess. Then later on, Riley, who is the head of household, is talking to Jag, right? So they have a final 2 together because she says she feels very comfortable talking to him and he feels like she's very loyal. So it's starting, y'all. So now that they've come into Riley's HOH room, honestly, this is the first official alliance of this season. And they're called the Handful because it's 5 of them and the room they slept in had hands all over the wall. So Corey has Sari in the room talking to her because he is a fan from Survivor of hers, right? And Sari is right. It's kind of elementary for you to sit here and tell them how much you love their gameplay. But Corey recognizes her as being a threat. That cannot be good, but at the same time, he is fanning out. But she's on it. So Felicia has come in this room with these 4 women. And she's putting them on game and saying that those Handful alliance, those people in there, they were in the room together, they are in an alliance together. She's already put that up. But this girl, like Bowie Jane, why would you think that Riley will want to be in an alliance with you all when they clearly have said that she's clearly in an alliance with the other 5? But then she excuses herself out of the room because she doesn't want those ladies to know she's in some type of an alliance. So she left. She about to go tell it. So they have made an alliance. Bye-bye, biatches. So we'll see how this goes. The Handful Alliance has decided they are the Handful, but it could be more power with more people. So they add America, Jared, and Corey to the bunch. Now know this. If something goes wrong, those 3 will be the 3 that's going to leave before these 5. Child, so Jag went and talked to Jared, right? And he said he wants to bring him into the alliance. So Jared is part of the 3 additional people in the Handful Alliance. So he goes in there and talks to his mother and he lets his mother know, Sari. So she's like, that's cool because you can bring me back information. But then it's bad because they could want to vote me out and you can't really let them know that you're my son. So as they continue to sit and talk about it, she says, okay, we're going to do this. This is what I expected. Let's get it going. And she also told him before she walked out, quit talking so much. This child is a liability. So Kirsten is sitting in the bathroom talking to the camera, her family, her friends at home. And she's saying she's going for this veto. And if she wins this veto, she's definitely going to work with Riley. Keep your enemies closer. I really hope she gets it because that would shake the house up. So these are the people that's going to be playing for the veto. But Blue, Riley, and Cameron down here on the end, they're part of the Handful Alliance. So if one of those people win, Kirsten is not coming off the block. Now they're all outside for the veto competition, and they got some stuff talking about like the Humiliverse. So you could get humiliated in these comps. So this game is called Atomic Wedgie. So what you have to do is stack all of your flowers up, all 32 of them like this. But at any point in given time, a pulley could pull a wedgie and pull you from your gameplay, which could cause all your flowers to fall. So let's see who's going to win. This is what happens to them when they get atomic wedgies. And a few people's flowers have fallen. So High Sun got all of his flowers up, and he is the first winner of the power of veto. Now he's trying to figure out how can he use this power for his game. Just keep the noms the same, sir. So Kirsten is out here in the hammock talking to High Sun because he's won the power of veto, and he has the power to remove her from the block. So he asked her what can he do to help her, because he's looking at his long game and he'll need people in his corner. He said he's not going to make a hasty decision, but he will think about it. So it's time for the veto meeting. Hassan has come and gotten everyone from outside to come inside to start. So these are the two ladies that's on the block. And they didn't have a chance to plead their case for the veto. But Hassan has decided not to use the veto. He said he has just met these ladies and he likes both of them and he could never decide between the two. And it has been nice knowing both of you. He's going to let the house make that decision. I think that's smart, and we'll see what happens tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on the live show, we'll find out if someone is going to be evicted, or because they put Luke out for using the N-word, will there be an eviction at all? I cannot wait to see it. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Bye, y'all.